What is going on, everybody? Welcome to our challenge today. I did an absolutely terrible job this morning shooting a video to kind of set this up, so I'm going to reshoot it now. So you'll probably see me in a couple different things. It's a little later on. I've already done some steps, but I want to share with you what we're doing today. Every year for my birthday, for like the last 4 or 5 years, I try to get into a fitness challenge for myself. And last year we did the 100,000 steps. It was pretty good. Definitely a challenge. This year I wanted to try something a little different that incorporated both walking and biking. So I decided I came up with a 48-48 challenge for myself, which was 48,000 steps and 48 miles on the bike. The reality is I'm probably going to do closer to 50-50, only because, to be truthful, it just works better in the video if you throw that in the title, a 50-50 challenge. Definitely seems like it's just an easier thing for someone to search for. So I'll probably do 50-50 today, but at least 48 and 48. I'm already pretty aggressively into the walk. I'll share some of that with you as we're going along. I just didn't do a great job this morning sharing it with you. It was really quiet. It was like 1 a.m. when I started and I shot the video. I was trying to be quiet not to wake up my wife or the dogs, and it didn't come out great. So I figured I'd just reshoot the opening for you and kind of share what I'm looking for. But the goal today is to finish everything in 10 to 11 hours. It's probably 7 miles on the walk, 2 to 3 hours on the bike. Weather hasn't been perfect, so a lot of it was indoor. Pretty much the whole walk so far has been indoor on the treadmill. We did a little bit outside, maybe a mile outside so far. And we're going to do the ride on the Peloton, which will be very different. When I've done my half-century and century rides, I've done those outside only. So I'm going to shoot a couple of videos on the Peloton. I'm going to do a Peloton half-century video and then also the tie into this. So that should be pretty neat. A lot of fun today. But again, I always just ask everybody, think about what you're getting after with your fitness goals. How do you challenge yourself differently? For me, I have gained back a little bit of weight. I'm starting this journey right around the low 200s. I've been as low as 190. I've been really focused recently on building back some muscle mass. So you can see we've gotten a little bit of size back in our arms, a little bit of size back in the chest. My face isn't quite as thin as it was. And I'm kind of trying to figure out what's the best size for me. I feel like I look a little better at this size, but again, I'd like to still get back down into that 185, but really focusing on lifting and losing weight the right way through that, because I just lost a ton of weight over the journey. So, I'm also curious. We're going to track calories today, how many miles we did. We'll give you all that stuff at the end of the day. I expect we'll be somewhere in the 5,000 to 6,000 calories burned for the day. In fairness, I can tell you I've already burned like 2,700 calories or 2,900 calories. We haven't even got on the bike yet. We burn more calories on the bike than we do walking. So I would say 5,000 to 6,000 calories. And I started the day at 205, so I'll weigh in tomorrow again and see where I'm at. I expect to probably lose 3 to 4 pounds today. There's a lot of water weight in that weight too. It could be even more. The goal by Saturday is to get down to like 194, 195, and then get really back to what we're trying to get after without losing any muscle mass. So thanks for checking out the channel. As always, we appreciate you guys. I'll ask you at the beginning today, please hit the like and subscribe button if you haven't so far. We're around like 100, almost 175 subscribers. We're just at the 20,000 views. Continuing to grow the channel in small increments. But I would just say, hey, please check us out. If this content's something you like, please hit the like and subscribe button, and we'll talk to everybody soon. Thanks. All right, it's 1 a.m. and we are officially underway. We'll see you at 4 a.m. Hopefully 20,000 steps in the bank and ready to kick ass today and get this workout done. So we'll see you back in just a little bit. We're doing 3 miles an hour, so we should have about 9 miles in by now. All right, everybody, it's 2:30. We're 10,000 steps in. Watching this old John Wayne Western, trying to keep me entertained on the treadmill. I'd much rather be walking outside, but again, rain and fog and just kind of shitty weather. So 10,000 steps in, 38,000 to go. We're gonna go another probably hour and a half, 2 hours on the treadmill before we call it, and then do our first hour on the bike, and then we'll kind of go from there, have a little bit of breakfast, get ourselves going for the day. But it should be fun, and so far so good. 2:30, feeling strong. First 10,000 steps in, easy peasy. Should be a fun day. Like I said, we should have everything done by noontime, get a nice nap, have a good dinner. All right, everybody, it is almost 4 a.m. We've got just about 10 miles in and 20,000 steps. So we are in a really good pace. I am not really enjoying the treadmill, but it lets us stay at a consistent 3 miles an hour, kind of kicking some ass. Should be in a good spot. I think I'm gonna go for another, I think I'm gonna try to go to 30,000 steps before I jump on the bike. So probably another hour and a half. So probably take me to 5:30. Grab a quick breakfast. I'm gonna do an English muffin with some low-fat peanut butter, grab some more water. Then I'm gonna try to get at least an hour in on the bike. Probably rest for a half an hour after that. And then try to grab another, the goal after that would be to finish up whatever steps we have left. And then we'll jump on the bike to finish up. I think, like I said, I feel pretty good. We can get this done probably before noontime today. So really solid. You know, I've talked about this a little bit before, but if you haven't done this, and I'll share it again at the end, how many calories, miles, all that stuff that we did today. But I love trying to do something for my birthday every year to try to push myself. Like I said, I'll be 48. My cardio, my ability to go in and execute long distance workouts has probably been the coolest thing in my transformation on my fitness journey. And like I said, I've been in this kind of weird funk the last few weeks that I've been struggling with, so I'm trying to get back after that. So we'll talk to everybody soon. I'll see you at 30,000 miles. 30,000 steps. Sorry I keep saying miles. I don't know why I keep doing that. But I'll see you at 30,000 steps and let you know how we're feeling. It's 5:40. We have got 30,000 steps in so far. We're just stopping to take a little bit of a breakfast break. We're gonna have an English muffin here with some peanut butter. Had to change my shirt, had a pretty good sweat going, but yeah, pretty good so far. I'm gonna think after breakfast, I'm gonna try to get another probably hour on the treadmill before I jump on the bike. So I should be somewhere in that 36,000 step range before we jump on the bike at all. I'm gonna do at least an hour on the bike the first ride, see how I feel after that. I'd like to do the first hour in 20 minutes, which should put me at 26 or 27 miles. Which would leave me an hour left about on the bike. So should be pretty good. Again, feeling pretty good. Ankle's a little sore, but again, this is a good challenge so far. You know, again, I wanted to get it done early, so I know last year I was chasing till like 7:30 with the 100,000 step challenge because the end of it just kind of kicked my ass. And don't know what's going to happen, so I always like to start early, and if I get done by noontime, that would be great, and I can enjoy the rest of the day. So we'll come back in just a little bit as we finish up the next little bit of the treadmill, and then we jump on the bike. All right, everybody, welcome back. About 7 a.m. Got about 35,000 steps in. Feeling a little tired. My ankle's definitely more sore than I thought it would be. I'm not sure why, but it's a little stiff today. We're about to jump off here and jump onto the bike, so hopefully we can still get everything done before noon. But yeah, I haven't done one of these in a while, and it is it's challenging. It's definitely kicking my butt. One shirt change, so we're not quite as crazy as last year when we were doing the 100,000 step challenge, but pretty good so far. So I'm gonna get set up on the peloton. I'll shoot some video up there for you, and I'll kind of let you know how we're doing. Talk to you in a bit. All right, so it's cleared up enough so I can get outside and get some walking in, so that's cool. I'm gonna do a quick mile here around the block. Takes like 15 to 17 minutes, and then I'm gonna come back and take the dogs for a walk. That should put me just under 40,000 steps. Then we're gonna jump on the bike here, hopefully by 8 o'clock, and see where we are at 10:30 or so. Be back in just a little bit. All right, so I decided I'm gonna start with a 30-minute live ride. Those are always fun, so I think I'll do that one first. We'll probably not go too crazy, but we'll try to do like, I don't know, we'll shoot for 500 watts in 12 miles in that first 30 minutes or so. And then we'll go from there and figure out what we need to do for the rest of it, right? Because we'll still need a lot of miles left. We'll try to take it easier after that. I don't think I'll do the other rides after that. But I know it's fun to get into a live ride. So we'll start with a live ride. Should be a lot of fun. The 60s rides are always entertaining, so. Oh boy. I got into this live ride and I decided to go for it. I came in 4th out of 1,200, 565 watts, 12.5 miles, like 700 calories burned. I am an idiot because I still have like 35 miles to go, and I pushed myself. You know, I get in those live rides and I get competitive, and I knew I could finish in the top 5, so I pushed it real hard. we're gonna go after it and try to make it a little easier on the other rides, but holy shit. We started off the bike ride with a bang. 14 miles in, because we did a 5-minute warm-up ride. So we've got 36 miles to go. About ready to go in and do another half-an-hour ride here in a second. I'm gonna use the restroom, maybe change my shirt because this one's soaked. So third shirt of the day, and then we'll get back after the next ride. What's going on, everybody? We're like 23 miles in. We've done 55 minutes, and I am tired. I think I was a bad move going so hard on that first ride. So I'm gonna take probably an hour break right now between everything. I'm 39,000 steps in. So we're 11,000 steps away. We're like 25 miles, 26 miles away from our bike ride. So time for an hour break. I'll come back and see you in a minute. A little bit of a break. I definitely went too hard on that one ride and blew my legs up. I was tired, so I got about an hour. Got some lunch in me. I'm gonna go back upstairs, try to get another hour on the bike. Then we'll finish up our walk and we should be pretty good to go. So this wasn't too bad, but after about 7 hours in, it got really challenging. So a little different than last year. Definitely got tired earlier, but I think combining the two rides together, then just me being a jackass and trying to go all hardcore on that one live ride definitely screwed me up. So we're gonna jump on the bike for an hour, get that another 20 miles in. We've already got like 25. So we're in a pretty good spot. We should be finishing up anytime soon here, and then we'll come back and we'll tell you how we finish up the day for miles, calories burned, all that stuff. So we'll be back in just a bit. All right, we are coming to the end of another 30-minute ride. I am fucking exhausted, but we're working hard, and you'll see I have 2,300 people live right now. We are 24th, and we will finish top 1% again. We're not slowing down at all, but man, I am beat. This Peloton ride for this has been an ass kicker, and I am tired. I have one more ride left after this. I'll share with you in just a sec. All right, so we've done 5 rides, 39 miles. I need 11 more miles to finish out, so I got one more 30-minute ride. I'm gonna get some water, use the restroom, come in, finish it up. As far as steps goes, we've got 45,000 in, so we need 5,000 more steps. I'll finish that right after, so we'll have 50 miles, 50 steps. Whew. Like I said, I don't think this is as tough as 100,000 steps, but doing it all inside is just making me very tired. It's very tedious. And as you can see, we've been pushing pretty hard in the rides, trying to finish top 1 to 3% on all the rides like we usually do. We finished 4th on that 30-minute live ride. We just finished 16th out of 2,200 people right now that were live on that Spice Girls ride. So we're going as hard as we can. I gotta bring that last 11 miles in, so I got 30 more minutes on the bike. We'll see where that takes us. I told you the bike does give me some steps, so we'll see where we are then. I'll probably need another 2,000 to 3,000 steps to get to 50, which I'll probably do outside just to spice it up a little bit. But thanks for following on the journey today. You know, I tell you all the time, you know, this is a yearly thing for me now. I want to push myself and challenge myself differently to see if I can do this. And man, the night before, I always look forward to it. And then the day of, I'm like, what did I sign myself up for? Because it's just exhausting. You can see I don't have a shirt right now because I've already sweat through 2 shirts. I've already sweat through a pair of underpants and a pair of socks, a pair of shorts. I'll end up like I was last year. I'll probably go through 3 or 4 shirts and 2 pairs of shorts. But it's worth it because, again, you know, at 320 pounds just a couple of years back, I couldn't have done anything like this. And to think I can do, you know, 20 miles walk-in and 50 miles on the bike in the same day, so 70 miles, 50,000 steps, 50 miles is awesome. And I don't know what I'm gonna do next year to one up it. I told you I want to try to do a triathlon. I just got to get the swimming in, so I think I can do it. I think you know, my body's able to handle whatever I throw at it from a cardio standpoint. It's just psychologically, this is a long day. So we'll come back, we'll get the last 30 minutes in. I'll throw a shirt on, I'll kind of walk you through miles, calories, watts, for everything, for the biking and the walking, and tell you how we finished the day. So we'll see you in just a bit. All right, down to my last 4,000 steps, going for a nice walk around the block. I'm pretty tired. I did the math. It looks like after this, it'll be just over 5,000 calories burned, just over 20 miles walking, just about 50 miles biking. The wattage on the Peloton is probably just a shade over 2,000 watts for the 50 miles. So yeah, pretty good day. I was thinking about it. I'm definitely way more tired than the 100-mile bike ride, but a lot less tired than the 100,000 steps. So I would say it's a good balance, but definitely kicked my ass. I'm gonna hold off and post until tomorrow. I want to see what the difference is. Weight loss day over day, burning 5,000 calories, that's 2.5 pounds right there. I should lose. Haven't eaten too crazy today, so, and I know I'm making a healthy dinner tonight. We have chicken teriyaki and with corn on the cob, and we'll probably do a second vegetable or a salad. So, yeah, good day. Really challenging, definitely tougher than I thought it would be. Like I said, I know I made a mistake with that first ride, going all out. But like you guys all know, I love my Reese's. I've earned it. I'm gonna walk down to the local CVS. It's about 3/4 of a mile. I'm gonna go get me a Reese's, and I'm gonna walk back, and that should put me right around 48 to 49,000 steps, and then I'll finish up the rest around the house and be at my 50. I'll post the pictures from Fitbit on there, throw some of the links to the rides in there to show you the day. But it was a lot of fun. It's 1:30, so 12 hours, although I did take a lot of breaks in there to kind of rest the legs. So yeah, good day, 70 miles total. Like I said, 5,000 calories, 2,000 watts on the Peloton. Definitely earned it today, feel good. Don't know what I'll do next year, but thanks for coming along on the journey. Definitely, love to share it with you and love to push ourselves. So hopefully this inspires you to push yourselves. Have an awesome day. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Talk about the weight loss difference, and then we'll see you soon. Everybody, we weighed in this morning after yesterday. We wanted to see how we did. We lost about 2.5 pounds yesterday, so that was good. I thought I'd lose a little bit more. Probably should be good the next couple of days. Usually what I find is the next residual couple of days, as long as I eat pretty good, I usually have a pretty good turnaround. So should be a solid finish. Thanks for checking the video. It was definitely a challenging day. My legs were pretty tired, but not terrible, so I felt good, and happy to share it with you. We have a sunny day finally today, so I'm very excited to get out walking again, but not to a point where I feel bad. I'm not out getting exercise again. So the intention is to get a good walk this morning, a nice bike ride, some yard work. So again, even with the 70 miles yesterday, still feel great today. We'll get back out there and still be real productive and get a lot more in there. So as always, thanks for checking out the channel. Hope this motivates you. Get out there, set a goal for yourself, and go kick some ass. Talk to you soon.